Good evening, you're now with me, Shalshma for TVS Nightline, and here are the headlines for tonight. Sarawak Premier breaks fast with TDM personnel. And further discussions on ME63 expected in May 2025. Reform agenda to be implemented cautiously to ensure success. We begin with this news. Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng, today attended the annual breaking of fast event organised by the Eastern Field Command Headquarters of the Malaysian Army at the Solahuddin Al Ayyubi Mosque Penrisen Camp. The annual event aimed to strengthen the ties of goodwill and friendship between the Malaysian Army personnel, the leaders of Sarawak and the local community, especially during the month of Ramadan. As such, the presence of the Premier of Sarawak is a high recognition of the collaboration between TDM and the leadership of the Sarawak government. Furthermore, the event is seen as a symbol of unity between the leadership of the Sarawak government and the nation's defence institutions, thus demonstrating a strong partnership. Earlier today, the Premier of Sarawak was warmly welcomed by the Commander of the 1st Division, Major General Datuk Khairul Anwar Abdul Aziz. During the event, the Premier of Sarawak also presented hampers and cash donations to 5 recipients among the military personnel as well as children suffering from chronic illnesses. These donations reflect the concern of the Sarawak government as well as the leadership for the welfare of the military personnel and their families. In addition, Abang Johari was also taken on a tour of the replica of the N26 Gadong Tactical Headquarters, showcasing the military's commitment to ensuring national preparedness and security. The event later continued with the breaking of fast, followed by the Maghrib, Isha and Tarawih prayers congregation. On to the next update. Various interpretations, including the division of 1/3 of parliamentary seats for Sabah and Sarawak as well as the continental shelf, will be on the agenda for the Technical Committee meeting under the Malaysia Agreement 1963 Implementation Action Council, which is expected to take place in May 2025. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Fadilah Yusof said differing interpretations at the state level in Sabah and Sarawak as well as at the federal level need to be finalised by the Cabinet under the Prime Minister's leadership.
Banyak perkara masih yang saya dah keluarkan kenyataan. Ada beberapa perkara yang telah pun dipersetujui. Ada yang dipersetujui sebahagian, ada yang masih di peringkat orang kata belum mendapat persetujuan. Yang itu terpaksa dibawa ke peringkat majlis tertinggi yang dipengerusikan oleh Perdana Menteri. Di mana Yang Amat Berhormat Premier dan Yang Amat Berhormat Ketua Menteri Sabah duduk di situ untuk mendapat hala tuju seterusnya.
Commenting on smart rainwater management, Fadilah, who is also the Minister of Energy Transition and Water Transformation, emphasised that the government is actively planning and implementing water management programs in line with the 2040 roadmap for the National Agenda on Water Sector Transformation.
Sebab di Malaysia ni hujan yang banyak. Hujan sekarang ni kebanyakan akan dialihkan ke laut. Hilang begitu saja. Memang ada program kita apa dipanggil TAPS. Maknanya takungan air sebelum dimasuk ke sungai, ditakungkan air itu. Jadi takungan air itu dapat digunakan untuk reserve bila berlaku kemarau dan sebagainya.
He spoke to the media after the closing ceremony of the 2025 Ihya Ramadan camp in Kuching on Sunday. Muslims must adapt to the evolving landscape of development, keeping up with advancements in information technology and artificial intelligence or AI. Deputy Premier Dato' Ahmad Awang Tengah Ali Hassan emphasised that the setbacks faced by Muslims during the Industrial Revolution under colonial rule should serve as a lesson to strive for excellence in both worldly and spiritual knowledge.
3 terlepas dalam dunia industri, industrial revolution. Kita mengejar dari belakang berlakunya IT revolution, era digitalization, macam-macam perkembangan AI, all this dia akan mempengaruhi corak kehidupan kita. Jadi sedarilah saudara-saudara, adalah penting untuk mengangkat darjat dan maruah. Kita harus bersatu padu bekerjasama, pelajari apa yang ada dalam Al-Quran. Kita kuasai ilmu, tingkatkan kemahiran. Ini adalah begitu penting sekali.
He said this during the Khatamal Al-Quran ceremony organized by Perkim Lawas District at the Lawas Indoor Stadium on Sunday. This year, the event saw the participation of 1,550 individuals from 104 groups, including representatives from villages, non-governmental organizations, government departments and associations in Lawas. The Sarawak government's initiative in updating the list of e-Kasih aid recipients is expected to benefit the people of the state. Minister of Women, Family and Community Development, Dr. Sri Nancy Shukri, said the revision will ensure only those who truly qualify remain eligible for government assistance. She emphasized that reassessment is necessary as some individuals who are no longer classified as poor continue to receive aid and its benefits.
Jadi sebab itu sebagai negeri Sarawak memang tidak mahulah itu berlaku kerana kita tidak mahu melihat dikatakan Sarawak negeri yang kaya tapi orang yang miskin. Itu yang kita tidak mahu. Tapi apa yang nak diamalkan oleh Sarawak untuk mengkaji semula adalah memang satu hasrat yang begitu baik murni untuk rakyat Sarawak kerana kerajaan Sarawak telah melakukan banyak faedah untuk Sarawak, untuk rakyatnya. Jadi memang ianya harusnya diatur semula kerana memang ramai orang bukan dalam golongan miskin tetapi dimasukkan dalam e-Kasih. Jadi itu yang kita tidak mahu juga kerana ianya memberi gambaran yang tidak betul mengenai rakyat kita.
Recently, Sarawak Premier Dr. Dan Sri Abang Johari Dunabang said that an ongoing study aims to reassess the status of families on the list to determine whether they still qualify for aid. He added that the findings will be finalised and announced during the tabling of the 2025 Sarawak budget in November. Management and Science University MSU Sarawak branch launches the MSU Amal Ramadan 2025 program, an annual initiative to promote the spirit of togetherness and goodness throughout the month of Ramadan. This program was officially inaugurated by the Honourable Professor Tan Sri Dr. Wira Dr. Muhammad Shukri Abu Yajid, President and Founder of MSU, in a meaningful ceremony held in Kuching. As part of MSU's commitment to helping the needy, the program witnessed the distribution of zakat to MSU students from the B40 group, as well as the distribution of zakat and Ramadan baskets to 100 students from 20 secondary schools benefiting from this initiative. In addition, this ceremony also gives appreciation to the government as well as non-government agencies who have much contributed to the success of MSU's various welfare programs. This recognition is a thank you for their concentrated support in making community-based initiatives a core key to MSU. MSU Ramadan Charity 2025 not only institutes the value of kindness among students and the society, but also becomes proof of the university's role in contributing to the well-being of the community. With a spirit of hospitality and consideration, MSU will later continue to organize this Umpuma program in order to form a more loving and united society.
Newcastle United are through to the Carabao Cup final.
Welcome back. The government remains committed to implementing the institutional reform agenda, including a proposed amendment to the federal constitution to cap the Prime Minister's term at 10 years. Prime Minister Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim said, however, that the effort must be approached with care to avoid the risk of failure. He said in implementing any reform, the government must also consider history and learn from the experiences of foreign countries like Poland and the Czech Republic, where reforms failed partly due to being rushed.
Kita tegas dengan keputusan kita melaksanakan reform. Dalam reform, ada yang takut reform, yang merasakan reform itu tidak menguntungkan kaum mereka. Tapi di kalangan yang pro reform, ada yang kurang sabar, dan saya nak ajak rakan-rakan gunakan kebijaksanaan. Semua revolution dalam sejarah itu tidak berjaya kalau pimpinannya itu gopoh melaksanakan perubahan.
Anwar said this in his speech at the 18th DAP National Congress at the Ideal Convention Centre in Section 15 Shah Alam earlier today. The Prime Minister also said that no country can achieve development and stability if there are constant clashes between races and religions. And now on to world affairs. A fire tore through a nightclub in North Macedonia early Sunday, killing 51 people, apparently after on-stage fireworks set the place ablaze. According to Interior Minister Pans Toskos, more than 100 people were wounded in the fire in the club Pulse in the eastern town of Kočani. The establishment had been packed with more than 1,000, mostly young fans, to see a popular hip-hop duo called DNK. Toskos said the fire was probably caused by the use of pyrotechnic devices used for light effect at the concert. Helicopters ferried some of the injured to hospitals in the capital, Skopje. 27 of them were admitted to the Naum Orkeski clinic. Online media outlet SDK reported that the fire started at 3 a.m. local time. See the world closer with TVS as we bring the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvsarawak.my or follow us on our social media platforms at TV Sarawak. And those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Shul Shmanto. Thank you for watching and have a good night.
Menjelajah kedua kota suci yang menyimpan banyak sejarah agung Islam. Setiap langkah yang memberi 1001 makna. Dari Masjid Nabawi di Madinah hinggalah Kaabah di Makkah. Subhanallah. Ikuti jejak Al-Quran, mukjizat sepanjang zaman. Sepanjang Ramadan ini hanya di TVS.